Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mods to the Sky. We're on number 9. Sure. How you guys doing today? Hope you are doing well. I am. It's been a minute since I've actually been in here and played. It's not probably going to seem like that to you all, but I've been in the process of trying to record videos, build a backlog so I can get back into a normal rhythm of releasing videos. The every couple of weeks throwing 4 out, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to get through both these packs. I've put a lot of work into FTB Skies. I don't know how far we are along when we get to this point. Well, I know how far along I am now, but we'll see. But anyways, the last couple episodes, we have been working towards our magic stuff, or some of our magic stuff. We got into Ars Nouveau. We got us source being generated. We got into Botania. We have all the mana right now. I had to pull the rest of the coal out of here, which wasn't very much. Because we were just wasting it because these guys are full. We're ready to move on to our next bit of business. Whenever we get into that, we're not going to get into that today. We are. I've got some quests that we need to complete. We need to do. We got a bunch of quests. I'm trying to think. As you can see, I did clean things up just a little bit. I like this block. I really do. So that's probably what we're going to do with our, at least the floors. I like the black block, the kivy. Got that. We still have the ugly mob farm. I knew I'd figure out what it was. So we've got that. I did make some of the cooking for blockhead stuff so I could make our green beans easier. It just made life simpler. I did get our blazing crystal seeds. We're not going to mess with that today. I made the exchanging gadget we can use for changing all these blocks out. And there was something else. Oh, I changed out this guy to an energy cube so I could charge this guy up. So yeah, but now we've got power, we've got started in magic. It's time to move through the next bit of business, which is going to be setting myself on fire. That was not what I wanted to do. It's going to be flux networks, and then we're going to get our basic machines, stuff like redstone furnaces. Well, we don't really need redstone furnaces. We've got these guys, even though they don't run on power. We're going to get into some thermal machines, some Ender IO machines, some mechanism machines. All we need for the basics so we can get to the good stuff. But like I said, first things first, we got some quests. This quest, I think we have completed this quest like 6 times now. I don't know. Maybe the book keeps disappearing. But we have completed it. There's one. No, that's Forcecraft. Anyways, so we've got that. That just more or less says the Automotiums. They've been changing some of this stuff. I'm a couple of in between the last video and this video, there's been like 2 updates. We've got the quest for our energy cube, which is lovely. That stuff can go up. We've got different steel. Anywho, there's nothing else here. We've got the farming quests that I said we'd done, or the cooking for blockhead stuff. None of that we really need. We've got a new set of quests in here for Oreberries. I have yet to look at any of this. I remember the Oreberries of old. We'll have to see about that. Project E. We got a quest for getting netherite scrap. And Ars Nouveau, I said that I was going to go through and work on some of the glyphs, and I have done that, and I think that is all. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and collect all of those at once. All it's going to give us is a bit of XP, and that's pretty much it. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's look at oh, I did make the repair talisman. I don't know if we've done that together or not. Anyways, this guy in my inventory, it just slowly repairs anything that we have. It does absolutely no use other than that. But it's great because if I'm standing here and trying to figure out what I'm going to do today, which is what I've done for the last 30 minutes, it repaired all of my stuff. We got bread that we don't need for the moment. Alright, so now let's get into today's bit of business, which is this right here. We're going over here, and we're going right here. Flux Network, Flux Dust. We've got basically the two ways of doing it. We need obsidian on bedrock or obsidian on a flux block. Or we can get into bees, which we'll hopefully eventually get to. We do have some obsidian. We're going to need some redstone. Obsidian. Let's grab a couple. And let's grab a couple stacks of redstone. And if we come down here, we have obsidian, or not obsidian, but bedrock right here. So we've got that. I'm going to need something to place down so I can do this. And now to run away and right click that, or left click that. And we've got that. We've got a stack. I'm going to get us another stack. That guy. And this should be enough to take care of what we need for today. This guy, it's left click, not right click. Beautiful. Let's just go ahead and put this guy up here for the next time we need this. Alright, so for this, we're going to need, that quest is complete. That gives us a plug and a point. That takes care of half of what we need. For the plug block, we just need flux dust and flux cores, which is obsidian, and eyes of ender, which we've got all the obsidian. We've got, I need to put some upgrades in that. And then we've got all the eyes of ender, so we don't need to worry about that. And the point is the same thing, the flux cores with redstone, or block of redstone. What we are going to need to do is get us the flux controller. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and make us a... I don't know if I want to go that far just yet, but we'll at least see what we can do. So let's grab us a couple of those. Let's grab us a couple of these, and we need flux cores. That's going to take everything. We're going to need a lot more redstone. And I'm going to have to get some redstone. Alright, so should have what we need. We need the flux blocks. We need the flux controller. And I need... That's probably going to be way more than I want. 3... yeah, 3 will work. At least for the time being. Because we can go down here. I can set these guys up over here. We want to receive energy. I don't want that. And there's no real... Do I have... Well, right now I don't. Alright, so we want to create a new network. It doesn't have to be private. We like our orange. And there we go. We can set this up. And those will all fill up. This will empty out, and then we've got what is it, 2 million, 6 million. So we've got plenty of storage space for everything, and we'll have plenty of power to do what we need to do. But also now we've got, I wanted to set this guy up. We can put him right next to it. We want to bypass limit power surge, and we want to make sure that's disabled. We want to charge that, charge all of that, and apply. So now anything that we have in our hand that uses power or on us, it will stay charged up. So there we go. We're ready to move on about our energy business. So one of the things that I have been looking forward to the most when it comes to playing this version of Minecraft, we're on what, 120, is the fact that we've got Ender.io. And I love Ender.io. And one of the biggest reasons is I love their conduits. And that's what we're going to start using some of. I want to look at energy conduits. Conduit binder, we're going to need that. And that's going to give us plenty of all of that. I need to get rid of some stuff out of my inventory now. We need to cook up some stuff. That can go up for now. That can go up. And then we also need to get into, that gives us another flux point. And we need, before we can even get into making our energy conduits, we need to make our alloy smelter. And to make that, of course, we're going to need some dark steel, which can't do just yet. We need the primitive alloy smelter, and we're going to need grains of infinity. And to get that, we should have some. That is gunpowder. Why do I have 2 spots for gunpowder? I'll have to fix that. Grains of infinity. Right there. Alright, so for this guy, we're going to need 1, 2, 3. And we need deep slate for this. Beautiful. We've got that guy. Ooh, that's a quest. Where's the quest at? Oh, we need it for that kind of stuff. So, there we go. And we'll place this down right here for now. We're definitely going to need... this doesn't use... it uses coal. So for the dark steel... we need obsidian, and it has to be coal dust. And to get coal dust, we can throw it through a squeezer right quick. I'm looking in. I tell you what. We're out of coal. We were out of coal. Squeezer's going to take too long. Pulverizer. Should be able to do this pretty easily. We're going to need some ingots. Osmium, no. Tin, yes. Tin, iron, iron nugget. We're going to need copper gear. We're going to need glass that I just used. Not all of it. Alright, so this guy, tin gear, machine frame. We're going to need a couple of flint. And we are going to need, that was the wrong one. I'm going to need a piston. I have a piston. That means we should have everything we need now. It is not. We're going to need some gold, and we're going to need a couple pieces of redstone. Alright, so 2 copper gears, coil, pulverizer. Have we gotten any rewards from thermal that'll help this out? Process speed will work. But that looks like it's it. And wait, what? That cannot be done through that. Well. On to plan B. Alright, plan B. Crusher for mechanism. We need a steel casing. You'd figure that would be a quest. And there we go, there is our crusher. We can place this guy here for right now. And now, we can get the few that we need. In order to make, I was looking at the sag mill. What do I need for the seeds? That is a tier 4 seed, so yeah, I need a lot. We'll just wait on that. So it doesn't look like this process is going to take too long to do. We'll let those finish grinding up. But there we go, we've got our first piece of dark steel. So for our alloy smelter, we're going to need 2 pieces is it. Beautiful, we got to that. I'm going to need a bunch more iron, which may pose an issue. I do have some iron bars already. And yeah, I need iron. Alright, we should have everything we need now to do this, hopefully. So we need 2 iron gears. We are going to need a void chassis. We are going to need a cauldron. I didn't need that many. I am going to need 3 more furnaces. And boom, there is our alloy smelter. we'll fix all this once we get to our... We do need to make a capacitor. So in order to make a capacitor, we've got basic, we've got double layer, which we need to get energetic alloy for. The basic we can do. And then we do have our other capacitors. We have the Guardian diode, which I'm not sure what we need for, but that actually looks like all the capacitors that I see in steel. Yeah, that... I don't think we can do those just yet. Yeah, because that has to be... We can do it in that. Energetic alloy is... We've got all that. Let's do a double layer. I had gold on us. Let's grab some of that. Let's just go ahead and grab a stack of those. And basic capacitors, that gives us two. Double layer capacitors, we need the energetic, which was... We need glowstone. That guy's all done. So glowstone, redstone, and I need the gold. Boom. Alright, there is our two energetic alloys. And that should give us our double layer. That should be able to go in there now. And that's going to fill up with power. Machine's ready to go. Still got the old alloy and smelting. This guy can just go away for now. We're letting him finish, and we're ready to move on to our next one, which is going to be, let's just go ahead and make the sag mill while we're here. We're going to need a bit more of the dark, oh, I've already got the dark steel. One, two, three. So we need a piston. We need two more iron gears. We need another chassis. And I need 3 pieces of flint. What do you have? Nothing. And boom, there is our sag mill. And I'm also going to need to make... I just need to go ahead and get the gold. We will try out our new sag mill. We're going to need redstone for this. And let's see how much faster... We're going to need glowstone, not redstone. And let's see how much faster this is. So, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, so we need... that guy, and... that guy. And now we've got our sag mill. This guy... before we do that, we need our redstone... What was... our energy conduits. Conductive, that is copper, iron, and redstone. And I'm going to get all of that going. I'm going to go ahead... copper... iron, and I'm going to grab some redstone. I'm just going to go ahead and run this whole thing through. and we'll look at our next bit of business. That was not copper. That was copper alloy, which needed silicon, and silicon is got from certs. So yeah. Alright, so I've got what I need in order to start making our energy conduits. They give us a whole bunch, which is lovely. And we can just place this guy here, and then we can... Now, why do I like these so much? It's because we can stack these, as far as I know. That is in and out. So we want this to extract, always active. We want that just set to insert, and that is set to just insert, which is lovely. These should both now get power. And there is no speed upgrades for this. There is extraction speed upgrades for stuff. So we'll see how this goes. But now that we've got that, we got our sag mill. And that guy, that's filling up rather nicely. 160, we want to bypass limit. Why? Okay. Anyways, so we've got that. Next up is our induction smelter. This guy we need Invar, which we should have. And I should have everything we need. I'll be back. Alright, we are missing 2 pieces of sand. Boom. We've got an induction smelter. We want that just to be set to insert. And there we go. He's getting power. That's doing better. And what else was it that I wanted to do? Alright, I remember what some of it was. So first things first, we need to complete or get our mechanism quest going here. We need some osmium, which is lead osmium. Goes 4. Beautiful. Those quests are complete. And then we need the heat generator. I do not have any copper, and I do not have any osmium. I cleaned out my inventory. Ish. Osmium. Copper. Heat generator. This guy works, basically you can place lava around it or some other stuff around it, and it will generate power. Which we have no use for right now. But the other machine I was wanting to make, I want the osmium compressor. Yep. And then we need the enrichment chamber. Both of these should be easy enough. We've got these guys. I need to go put this guy up. We're going to need osmium. We're going to need some steel. My osmium went where? There. We're going to need a little bit of iron. And so for the compressor, we're going to need 2 of those guys. Actually, let's go back. No, that's all we need. And then I need 2 buckets, which I have. And there's going to go more buckets. And then for this guy, I'm going to need 2 more of these. Osmium compressor, we're going to need those. We're going to need another steel casing. Let's go ahead and make 2. Osmium compressor. And both of those guys are done. There is our enrichment chamber. So now with that, we should be fairly good to go with our basic machines. We've got, let's go ahead and come down here. We don't need to keep this next to the power anymore. Good to go there. So we've got ways of making our ingots and a couple other things now. Hardened glass, stuff like that. We've got ways of making our Ender IO ingots. We've got ways of pulverizing stuff 2 different ways. We got a way of making our mechanism stuff. That is not getting any power. Side config, auto eject. We want that off. Top is energy, is input. Why are we not getting... Why are you not getting power? What is going on? I think I just had a brain fart. Anyways, it's got power in it. So, but now that we've got all this stuff done, let's empty our inventory out. Let's get us a bunch of stuff. We've got a bunch of quests that need to be completed. And then we'll look and see what we're going... I'll be looking and see what we're going to do next episode, because I'm not sure. Anyway, that guy can go up. So we got a bunch of mechanism quests. That's going to give us osmium. That's going to give us more osmium. More osmium. Some redstone. Some mechanism basic rewards. It gives us reinforced alloy, which is nice. There we go. Osmium compressor. We got one for the energy tablet because we used it to make, I think it was the wind generator. So there we go. We've got one for basic energy cube. We've got one for advanced energy cube. We've got one for basic fluid tank. And I still got plenty of space in my inventory. Aluminium. We got one for energetic alloy. That's one of the pieces that we need. Matter of fact, we can now do refined glowstone. We can do energetic alloy. So we're getting closer to that. We've got the pulverizer. And we've got the osmium compressor. So we're moving right along. Getting started, we've got one for, this is the enrichment chamber. That's just a quest for getting started in the mechanism. We got one for the crusher. We cleared those out, and one for pickle tweaks, which is where we get all the different sickles and paxels and all that good stuff. Doesn't give us any crest rewards for any of that stuff. We still got some machine frames. And we need the redstone furnace in order to unlock those. And that's not really that bad for us to do. I just had to grab all the stuff for it. I had everything ready to go. So there we go. Redstone furnace gives us a loot bag. It gives us some fluid ducts, pulverizer. We got 10 ingots and the induction smelter. We got a reinforced integral component. And then we got a flux coil. And is that all the quest? That is all the quest. So we completed a bunch of stuff today. We've moved on. We've got our basic machines that we need to get through. We got power to get around. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.